Hi everyone, Abby here. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Arise yoga mat from Lululemon. But before I get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can help the channel grow and so you can stay tuned to all my new videos dropping weekly. So this is the Arise 5mm mat from Lululemon. They actually call it on the website right now, Arise mat made with FSC certified rubber 5mm. So the color I purchased was called Pixel Print Matte Alpine White Silver. And I do want to say I've had this mat for 9 months now, so I feel like I can give you guys an accurate review. So I purchased this yoga mat to basically do some beginner's yoga and to do my floor exercises, like doing home workouts, that type of thing. And it's definitely a great mat for those purposes. I do want to mention that I don't do hot yoga, so I don't like sweat profusely on the mat, but I'm just kind of giving you guys a review based on how I use it. So this is the first Lululemon yoga mat that is made of sustainably sourced rubber. I think it's great that they're doing that and they're giving, consumers the option to buy sustainably sourced products instead of buying, just one that was just made out of rubber that was kind of sourced the old-fashioned way. And it does cost a little more because of that. This one does also have an antimicrobial additive on the layer here, which helps prevent like mold and mildew from growing on your mat. And it does have that nice absorbent layer. It is an open cell yoga mat, so it does absorb your sweat and stuff. And when you are working out on it, it definitely is grippy, which is great. So I'm just gonna do a close-up now and show you guys the print up close. So this is what it looks like up close. I think this print is absolutely gorgeous. And one great thing about this print is that it hides sweat like nobody's business. It is amazing. I know a lot of people think that black yoga mats are the best at hiding sweat, but in my experience, that's just not true. I do find that prints specifically do hide sweat the most. I know some people aren't concerned with that, but for me, I do appreciate when your mat does kind of hide your sweat, because if I was going to take this into a studio, like pre-COVID, I definitely would be a little bit self-conscious if my mat was covered in sweat and it's really noticeable. So I'm going to go ahead and do like my little water sweat test to show you guys how the mat looks when it does get wet. So I'm just going to put a little bit of water on my finger there. And so honestly, you can hardly really notice it. I'm going to zoom in a little bit closer. So it's wet like kind of right here. But this print, as I was saying, is really good at hiding kind of sweat and watermarks. So that's definitely a benefit of getting, a print like this, or kind of their other prints in general. I find that the prints are definitely the best bet for hiding sweat because they do have a bunch of different colors all together. And basically when your mat gets wet, it's not like as noticeable because you don't have one solid color that's suddenly darkened. So I do want to mention that this yoga mat in particular, the Arise yoga mat, is one-sided. It is not reversible, so you can only practice on this side. For me, I definitely do like this side. I think it's comfortable to use. It is very, very grippy. So when you are on here and you're doing any type of poses, it's going to keep you still. This material in particular is soft. So when I've used the reversible mat in the past, it's definitely kind of like a harder material. So this is softer. So I find that you kind of like sink more, if that makes sense. Hopefully I'm explaining that properly, but you kind of sink more when you are doing certain poses. It's not uncomfortable, but that's just something to notice. So this is their standard size yoga mat. I'm going to go ahead and post the dimensions for you on screen. And I do want to say that I am 5'8", and this yoga mat length is perfect for me. I can lie down completely on it, and my feet just kind of touch the bottom. They don't hang over at all. If you are taller, though, you might want to consider getting their big mat, which has an extended width and length for people who are kind of taller than 6 feet. I do want to mention a con about this yoga mat. So this material in particular does attract kind of lint, pet hair, crumbs or anything like that like crazy. I don't know why, but like with Lululemon yoga mats, I find that's definitely an issue. With this one, it's no exception. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. That is the con that I have noticed about this mat. Like I did say, I've had this mat for 9 months now, and I want to show you guys there's no type of discoloration on my mat. I haven't had that issue at all. I do know that some people do have issues with discoloration on their mats, so I just wanted to quickly point out that I haven't had that issue. Also, I'm going to do a close-up. I haven't experienced any scratching on this mat. And I just use my yoga mat with my bare feet. I don't wear any shoes or anything with it. And this is 9 months old, so I think it's holding up amazingly. It's really durable. In my opinion, it's definitely more durable than the reversible mat that they do have. And I think it looks practically brand new, and it's 9 months old. They did go ahead and shove a logo on this side. I'm not quite sure why, because you can't practice on this side, but I mean, it's nice to have it there. This side is just meant to keep your yoga mat just stuck to the ground so you're not moving around when you're doing any of your poses. So just considering like the color, the quality, the functionality, everything like that, I would definitely go ahead and give this mat a 9.4 out of 10. And I do give it a thumbs up. If you are interested in purchasing this, I'm just going to post a link for the Arise mat in the description below. All right, so that's all for today. Thanks for watching, guys, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.